Hi everyone, this is day 22 of MERN series. I'm Navin Kumar, and today we are going to learn something that how we can sort the books based on the price in ascending and descending order. So if you visit the most of the time when you visit the Amazon or Flipkart and when you uh, sort the when you are looking for a product, let's say a smartphone, and when you are looking for a smartphone and you're looking for a let's say less than 5,000 to basically sort the price over there that it should be less than 5,000 or it should be low to high. You most of the time you see these are the terms, and that is something sort the books. I mean, sort the products by its price. So that is something we are going to look for, and we'll also we are also going to test it as well on the Postman. I'll use the Postman, so we'll see one by one. So let me just share my screen. So this is my VS Code. Let me just go to the README file first. So I'll create one today's agenda, that is stage 12 dot, or let's do one thing. Let me just add one git format FNL filter functionality is added. So I'll use functionality added. Let me just add it first. Yeah, and we are done. Okay. So let's create one today's agenda, that is stage 12. And here we'll see how to sort the books price by price in low to high, basically ascending. Basically in backend, when you click for the low to high, that is nothing but the in ascending order you are looking for that price. That means that lower price should be visible first, and then the higher comes after that in ascending or descending order. So we write it in this manner here. So for that, we don't need to do anything. We need to just update the book browser's get method. So I'll copy this and paste this. So that is something we are going to look for, and how we can implement that. Well, that is very simple. For that, we need similarly, just like we were able to create the search and search functionality and filter functionality based on author. Now we'll take one more query from the request query object, that is sort. And after this, just like similarly, we were able to create and we'll store our sort price in the, let's say, another object, that is the order. We'll name it, let's say, sort on. So similarly, just like we created this query object, and we add based on the parameters which are true, and based on those things, we were able to basically we were adding those things here. But there is some slightest change, little bit of change in our logic. That is something we are going to look for. So let's take one empty object, that is, let's say, sort order, and it should be an empty object in which inside this object we are going to store the price, and with that price we're going to see that how we can define the ascending or descending order in our logic, and based on that it will show the when we are going to hit the API, it will show us that those books based on the sorting order. So let's say if, so my logic should be, let's say, if sort, the query sort which I have taken here, let's say if my sort is equal to, let's say, is equal to ascending. So I'll say sort order dot price. It should be one. That means that it should be in ascending order. And in the backend, we are basically we handle it in by we basically pass we pass the ascending order uh, in this manner, one. And if, let's say, if it is not ascending, that means it is in descending order. So we'll say sort is equals to let's say descending order. If it is descending order, we'll use the sort uh, order dot price. Basically, we are adding the price inside this sort order. So I'll say sort order -1. If it is in descending order, we need to add it in the -1. And after this, we will use one Mongo query. We are using basically a sort function here, and inside the sort function, we'll pass this object over there. So based on the sort order, and inside this, every time that we pass, like let's say if I when we hit API after this question mark, if I pass in this manner sort, let's say ascending. Ascending means that I'm basically adding. Uh, that means let's say now you will get the picture. So I'll say in the sort order, that is an object. Inside this, I'm adding a sort. Sorry, let's say price, and that should be, let's say, 1. In this manner, I'm storing this. And when I add this price in the sort function, let's say, and when I add this in the using the Mongo, I'm adding we'll use a Mongo query, and let's search for it. So let's go to the let me just Google it, and let's say dot sort. I'll use for Mongo. We'll use sort function, sort query for MongoDB. So you can come here, and here there might be some delays. Sorry for that. We'll open it, Mongo query, and we'll look here. Okay, forget. We'll test. We'll test in our. So we'll use sort function here, and inside this sort, we'll add a sort object, sort order object. This object basically, and based on this in this manner, it will sort our price, sort the books basically based on price. So I'll use after this query in my books model.find, I'll use dot sort, and after this I'll pass sort order, that is an object. Now let me just open my terminal and let's see. Okay, so my server is already running. Now we are going to look for the books. So let me just log in again. If I hit enter, I'm successfully able to log in. I'll copy the token and I'll go inside the headers and I'll use this. I'll basically added the token. I've added the token, and if I hit enter, you can see that I'm successfully able to read the books. But can you see that the price are mix and match and not in a sorting order, not even ascending, not even descending, you can say. So we're going to see that I'm looking, let's say, take a scenario that I'm looking for a cheap prices books. So I'm looking for books which are less price. So in cheap price. So let's say for that I need to use a query. In the request query object, I'll pass. So I can sort the price. After this, I'll pass a question mark in my URL. And after this, I'll say sort. Inside this sort, I'll say ascending. That's it. And if it is ascending, it will basically sort all the books which are in less than price first. It will show me the lesser price first. Then after this, it will show me the higher prices books. So if I hit enter, you can see that Let me for the comparison, better comparison, I'll remove this and I'll again show you the books. So you can see that the first book's price is 500, but there can be books which are lesser than this. So there is a book whose price is 500. How can we say that it is sorted? So to sort this, I'll use question mark sort and is equal to ascending. And if I hit enter, you can see that now my book is sorted and it shows me that the first book which is the low which has the lowest price in all of the books. Out of all the books, it has the lowest price first. So it is 100 rupees. Then again, it has there is a book Ikigai whose price is 100 rupees. Then again, there is a book Batman the Dark Knight whose price is against 100 rupees. And basically, three books are 100 rupees price based. So, and there is a book Harry Potter which has the price 500. Then there is a Batman the Dark Knight again. It has the price of 700. So you can see that the lower price, the lesser price are coming first. The lesser based on the lesser price, only those books are coming first, which has the lesser price than the high. So it is we can say that we are successfully able to implement the low to high price books. Now let's say if I'm looking for an expensive book, we can simply just use term descending. Now we can sort the books. You can see that there is a this one is the expensive book in my this is one of the expensive book in my database. We can say the costliest book in our database. That is Avengers Infinity War. It has the price of is 10,000, and now it will basically sort the books in descending order. Let's say in reverse order. The price would be reverse order. The expensive, the higher price will come that way that has the higher price. It will show me it will be visible in here first, and then the lower prices, the lower one, basically the lower one book. So there is a book called Bhairav whose price is 5,000. Then again we can say there is a book Your Name which has price 3,000. So that is the I think now you will get the some sort of gist of or you got the crux of this logic, how we can be able to build the sorting functionality based on the price. So this is it about the today's video, and we are successfully able to test our API as well, the sorting. And this is it, guys. Today I'll wrap up this video. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.